Hello, good afternoon student. My name is Hiral Raval. Today's date 19 December 2020. Standard 7 subject science. Chapter number 18 wastewater story. In previous lecture we have studied the samples about the sample 1 and sample 2. Now in this video we have studied the wastewater treatment plant, जिसको हम शॉर्ट में WWTP वेस्ट वाटर ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट. ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ वेस्ट वाटर इन्वॉल्व्स physical, chemical and biological processes which remove physical, chemical and biological matter that contaminates the wastewater. First point we have discussed the WWTP plant is that wastewater is passed through bar screens. Large objects like rags, sticks, cans, plastic packets, napkins are removed. Then second, water then goes to a grit and sand removal tank. The speed of the incoming wastewater is decreased to allow sand, grit and pebbles to settle down. This diagram shows the grit, sand and removal tank. Then third point is the water is then allowed to settle in a large tank which is sloped towards the middle. Solids like feces settle at the bottom and are removed with a scraper. This is the sludge. This definition is sludge. A skimmer removes the floatable solids like oil and grease. Water so cleared is called clarified water. Figure 18.5. The sludge is transferred to a separate tank where it is decomposed by the anaerobic bacteria. The biogas produced in the process can be used as fuel or can be used to produce electricity. Fourth number, air is pumped into the clarified water to help aerobic bacteria to grow. Bacteria consume human waste, food waste, soaps, and other unwanted matter still remaining in clarified water. After several hours, the suspended microbes settle at the bottom of the tank as activated sludge. The water is then removed from the top. फिर टॉप से पानी जो होता है वो रिमूव करते हैं. The activated sludge is about 97% water. The water is removed by sand, drying beds or machines. Dried sludge is used as manure, returning organic matter and nutrition to the soil. The treated water has a very low level of organic material and suspended matter. It is discharged into a sea, a river or into the ground. Nature cleans it up further. Sometimes it may be necessary to disinfect water with chemicals like chlorine and ozone before releasing it into the distribution systems. तो ये जो है प्योरीफाई वाटर है वो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन से पहले इसमें क्लोरीन या ओजोन जो है वो केमिकल्स उसमें एडअप किए जाते हैं. बिकम एन एक्टिव सिटीजन हमें क्या करना चाहिए? वेस्ट जनरेशन इज़ अ नेचुरल पार्ट ऑफ ह्यूमन एक्टिविटी बट वी कैन लिमिट the type of waste and quantity of waste produced. Often we have been repelled by offensive smell. The sight of open drains is disgusting the situations. Then here the Bujo's questions. The water in a river is clean naturally by process that are similar to those adopted in a wastewater treatment plant. Did you know? It has been suggested that we should plant eucalyptus trees ऑल along सीवेज पॉन्ड. सीवेज पॉन्ड्स के आजू बाजू ये यूकेलिप्टिस है, उसके हमें ट्रीज जो है वो ग्रो अप करने चाहिए. दिस ट्रीज एब्जॉर्ब ऑल surplus wastewater rapidly and release pure water vapor into the atmosphere. Then verses in the rainy seasons. When the drain starts overflowing, we have to wade through the mud pools on the roads. Most unhygienic and unsanitary conditions prevail. Flies, mosquitoes, and other insects breed in it. You can be an elected citizen and approach the municipality or the Gram Panchayat. Insist that the open drains be covered. If the sewage of any particular house makes the neighborhood dirty, you should request them to be more considerate about others' health. 18.5 बेटर हाउसकीपिंग प्रैक्टिस. क्या हमें करना चाहिए? वन ऑफ द वेज टू मिनिमाइज और एलिमिनेट वेस्ट एंड pollutants at that source is to see what you are releasing down the drain. First point, cooking oil and fats should not be thrown down the drain. हमें क्या करना चाहिए? कुकिंग ऑयल और जो फैट्स है वो ड्रेन में जाना नहीं चाहिए. दे कैन हार्डन एंड ब्लॉक द पाइप्स. इन एन ओपन ड्रेन द फैट्स clog the soil pores, reducing its effectiveness in filtering water through oil and fats in the dustbin. Chemicals like paints, solvents, insecticides, motor oil, medicines may kill microbes that help purify water. So, do not throw them down the drain. तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए? उसको ड्रेन में नहीं डालना चाहिए. Okay, here the picture shows that what is correct and what is incorrect. Used tea leaves, solid food remains, soft toys, cotton sanitary towels, etc. should also be thrown in the dustbin. These waste chalk up the drains. They do not allow free flow of oxygen. This hampers the degradation process. Okay, this is the wrong pictures and this is the right pictures. 18.6 Sanitations and disease. Poor sanitations and contaminated drinking water is the cause of a large number of diseases. Let us look at our own country. A vast number of our people are still without sewerage facilities. Where do they relieve themselves? तो उनका हम क्या करेंगे? यहाँ पे वर्मी प्रोसेसिंग टॉयलेट के बारे में बताया है. A design of a toilet in which humans excreta is treated by earthworms has been teased in India. It has been found to be a novel low water use toilet for safe processing of human waste. The operations of the toilet is very simple and hygienic. The human X-ray creator is completely converted to vermi cakes, a resource much needed for soil. A very large fraction of our people defects in the open on dry river beds, on railway tracks, near fields, and many a time directly in water. Untreated human X-ray creator is a health hazard. It may cause water pollution and soil pollution. Both the surface water and groundwater get polluted. Groundwater is the source of water for wells, tube wells, springs, and many rivers, as you learned in chapter 16. Thus, it becomes the most common route for waterborne diseases. They include cholera, typhoid, polio, meningitis, hepatitis एंड डिस्टरी. ये सारे डिसीज़ जो है वो होने की प्रोबेबिलिटी बढ़ जाती है टू ड्रिंक अनहाइजेनिक वाटर. Then 18.7 Alternative arrangement for sewage disposal. To improve sanitation, low cost on-site sewage disposal system are being encouraged. Examples are septic tanks, chemical toilets, composting pits. Septic tanks are suitable for places where there is no sewerage system, for hospitals, isolated buildings, or a clusters of 4 to 5 houses. Some organizations offer hygienic on-site human waste disposable technology. These toilets do not require sewaging. X-ray creator from the toilet seats flow through covered drain into a biogas plant. है ना. एक्सरे क्रिएटर जो है वो टॉयलेट्स जो होते हैं, टॉयलेट सीट्स जो होती है वो ड्रेन से कवर हो जाती है. बायोगैस प्लांट उसका प्रोड्यूस हो जाता है. द बायोगैस प्रोड्यूस is used as a source of energy. Here 18.8 Sanitations at public places. Public places में कैसे होता है? In our country, fads are organized periodically. A large number of people participate in them. In the same way, railway station, bus depots, airports, hospitals are very busy places. Thousands of people visit them daily. Large amount of waste is generated here. It must be disposed or properly, otherwise epidemics could break out. The government has laid down certain standards of sanitation, but unfortunately they are not strictly enforced. ओके, गवर्नमेंट्स ने ऐसे जो है स्टैंडर्ड्स जो है वो डिसाइड किए हैं सैनिटेशंस के, बट वो जो है वो स्ट्रिक्टली फॉलोड नहीं होते हैं. However, all of us can contribute in maintaining sanitations at public places. We should not scatter litter anywhere. If there is no dustbin in sight, we should carry the litter home and throw it in the dustbin. हमें डस्टबिन में उसको डाल देना चाहिए. ओके, यहाँ वहाँ हमें गंदगी नहीं करनी चाहिए. सो कंक्लूज़न, क्या कंक्लूज़न निकलता है? वी ऑल हैव अ रोल टू प्ले इन कीपिंग अवर एनवायरनमेंट क्लीन and healthy. You must realize your responsibility in maintaining the water sources in a healthy state. Adopting good sanitation practices should be our way of life. As an agent of change, your individual initiative will make a great difference. Influence others with your energy, ideas, and optimisms. A lot can be done if people work together. There is a great power in collective actions. Okay, एकता में ही बल है, उसका मतलब ये है. Mahatma Gandhi said, no one need to wait for anyone else to adopt a human and enlightened course of actions. Here keywords are there. सबसे पहले aeration, then aerobic bacteria, anaerobic bacteria, biogas, then contaminant, sanitation, sewage, then sewer, sewerage, sludge, and wastewater. Okay, these are the keywords of this chapter. Student, what you have learned in this chapter? First, used water is wastewater. Used water is wastewater. जो पानी हमने यूज्ड किया है वो वेस्ट वाटर है. वेस्ट वाटर कुड बी रीयूज्ड. वेस्ट वाटर जो है उसको भी हम रीयूज कर सकते हैं. तो दिस इज द वाइस वर्सा सेंटेंस. ओके, यूज्ड वाटर is wastewater and wastewater could be reused. Second, wastewater is generated in homes, industries, agriculture fields, and in other human activities. This is called sewage. So this definition is about sewage. What is sewage? Wastewater is generated in homes, industries, agriculture fields, and in other human activities. This is called sewage. Then sewage is liquid waste which causes water and soil pollution. तो एग्जाम में आ सकता है सीवेज इज ब्लैंक वेस्ट, तो सीवेज इज लिक्विड वेस्ट. देन वेस्ट वाटर is treated in a sewage treatment plant. Wastewater is treated in a sewage treatment plant. Then fourth point, treatment plants reduce pollutants in wastewater to a level where nature can take care of. Okay, treatment plants में ऐसा होता है, treatment plants reduce pollutants in wastewater to a level where nature can take care of it. Then where underground sewerage systems and refuse disposal systems are not available, the low-cost on-site sanitation system can be adopted. हमें sanitation systems को adopt करना चाहिए. जब सीवेरेज सिस्टम्स एंड रिफ्यूज़ हो जाए वो हमें नहीं मिलेगी तो हमें क्या, नॉट अवेलेबल, सो वी एनी कोस्ट, the low cost on site sanitation system can be adopted. Then byproducts of wastewater treatment are sludge and biogas. ये उनकी बाय प्रोडक्ट्स है. ओके. देन ओपन ड्रेन सिस्टम इज अ ब्रीडिंग प्लेस फॉर फ्लाइज, मॉस्किटोज एंड ऑर्गेनिजम्स with cause diseases. Then we should not defecate in the open. It is possible to have safe disposal of excreta by low cost methods. ओके स्टूडेंट, तो ये चैप्टर हमारा कंप्लीट हो गया है. थैंक यू.